Hey folks, Mysterious JG here. Welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I am riding high. I am just so happy. Did it on the second try. Didn't make it look easy or anything like that because we were one bomb away, I believe, from failing at the end there. And I was convinced that as time hit zero, like there'd be a brief minute of loading up victory during which a bomb would hit and we would lose. But it didn't happen. And the thing at the end, I was like, I don't even want to say it out loud just in case. I was desperately worried, based on some stuff that happened with my first set of recordings for my RTK 14 LP, that video would come out corrupted and I'd have to do it all over. But in fact, we beat what is often considered the worst mission in the game. It's a short mission. In a sense, it's not that bad because it's one where like if you have to retry it many times, it's not that punishing because it doesn't. You either win or lose. It doesn't take that long. It's a countdown mission for like what is it, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's not like and I guess I might not even have been aware, but like if this, there are missions at the end of the game that have multiple parts. Like the final mission, the very final mission of the game is really long, but it kind of has interim saves of a sort, in that if you initiate the mission after, if you don't load, as I got in the habit of doing back when I played this game back in the day, you can re-trigger a mission and I don't want to spoil what the last mission is, but you got a big long sequence dealing with one of the game's primary villains, and then you segue into dealing with another one of the game's primary villains, and it's sort of broken up. Like you don't have to do the entire thing in one shot. So in this, the fact that this mission is very short and that it's the starting point for the mission is not too far away from some save points, it could be more frustrating in that sense. Like if the zero RCs was located like on the top of Mount Chiliad and you had to drive all the way to the top of Mount Chiliad for every attempt, that would make it obviously a lot worse. But just as far as how many times you fail before you get it right, this is a mission that is it's remembered as being one of the most frustrating missions in GTA, and we won. And I'm just happy. I want to double check. Air raid done. Okay. Now, I really don't remember very well what these other missions are because I remember there was a couple of missions for Zero, and that one where you have to shoot down the airplanes was the most frustrating thing ever. But there are also two other missions, and I'm kind of curious as to what they are. I believe one of them involves driving or flying some of those radio-controlled vehicles. Excuse me. And we had some missions like Vice City had a mission for Antipole. One of the few mission givers in that game I really disliked because, like in the story, like you're being you. Like it's weird. It's like they kind of made a joke out of it, and she's voiced by Miss Cleo of TV Psychic fame at the time. But like the fact that I know it's a silly bit of story, not that I shouldn't take seriously, but the fact that Tommy is under the influence of some kind of spell and doesn't know what he's doing, and that he's going to end up being, in the end, he will end up being an enemy of the Haitians, just makes me not like doing missions for them. But that game had RC airplane missions. They were optional, like radio-controlled funsy missions in GTA 3, but this is, I don't know what I'm getting at. Other than, let's see what the next mission is. Supply lines. Our war with Berkeley, whom we never meet, is its own little self-contained world.
Hey, Z, where you at?
Go away, Carl. I'm very, very busy back here. Top secret stuff, not for your eyes. Too sensitive.
What, you
Come
jerking?
on, homie, where are you?
I said go away, Carl. I don't need any friends today. Thank you.
Man, them some pretty strong draws.
Yes, my hero. Carl, he came back and humiliated me.
Yeah, looks like
I
it.
shall probably turn to prostitution now, where I will be found dead and broken.
What?
I am a 28-year-old man whose landlord just helped him down from a hook from which I had been hanging from my underwear contemplating my inadequacy for nearly 2 hours. Ow.
Yeah, he's a nerd. We get it.
Look, you gotta get even, homie. What kind of weapons you got?
I've got a prototype of a miniature plane.
Oh, well, with that plane, we gonna go humiliate Bert.
I'm gonna stuff it up his ass.
Man, this ridiculous.
That would have been my answer regardless of what toys you claim to have. I didn't even mean to say toys. Toys can be stuffed up the ass. Some toys are designed for that purpose. I just meant like whatever RC thing he had.
Lackeys do all his deliveries. Well, we shall hit him where it hurts the most.
So he's the bully RC scientist?
Business to its knees. Launch the Red Baron.
Okay, now this is the traditional. So I guess what I was getting at is there's weird, not integrated in the stories at all missions in our GTA 3. I don't even think, like, I barely touched GTA 2, and most of my playing of GTA 1 was multiplayer with Bobo and a friend, like over the course of 1 or 2 nights on PC, just having a lot of fun. But I never played the stories for GTA and GTA 2. GTA 3 has these disconnected RC missions where you just find vans and you drive RC cars and blow up gang cars. And they don't have anything with planes because other than the Dodo, which is its own bit of weirdness, plane physics wasn't really part of GTA 3. Vice City, or the GTA 3 did have that mission. You do a mission for so the Red Jacks involving radio control cars, but otherwise they're just a weird thing that shows up in vans. Vice City had like radio control helicopter mission for the Burt Reynolds guy, and then Antipole had some weird mission where you're blowing up Cuban boats using radio controlled planes. But this, like, they're like, okay, there's a great tradition now in GTA of doing crazy weirdness with radio control vehicles, but they also kind of know that some people are annoyed by it, so they did what I thought was wise, and they concentrated it into an entire radio control vehicle themed side set of missions that you don't have to do. So as annoying as they are, I do appreciate them doing that. Now apparently we are going to be blowing up these targets. Okay. Oh, there is a... Oh. I messed up there a bit. I didn't know I was going to be using guns, and then I started hitting the R1 instead of L1. Okay.
Is here. We're self-important nihilists.
One down, 4 to go.
Okay. Maybe this thing flies a little bit more like a helicopter than I remembered.
The alternative.
So the real issue here is A, you can crash at any time, obviously. And beyond that, the issue is fuel. Like, you've only got so long to do this before your fuel runs out. And I don't believe there's a mechanic for us to land and get a new plane.
Punish him for his war crimes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. This is bad.
Humiliation is complete.
Well, it's sort of my humiliation, Zero. Get over it. But, I feel like I could have taken off again, but, yeah. But yeah, no, the other thing is Zero, like, he doesn't seem that grateful to you when you help him, and he's just, it's like David Cross has said, he understands people who are annoyed by his voice in this game, because the character he plays is an incredibly over-the-top annoying nerd.
Launch the Red Baron.
Alright, so let's... the other thing is that you can just land the plane. Which is actually a good strategy to...
Let him get away. Punish him for his war crimes. One down, 4 to go.
The steering is a little weird on the ground because you steer using the triggers rather than the normal way, and you can't move that fast or you'll take off. But to avoid accidentally crashing, you can just you can do this and just kind of keep on the ground because there's no timer except for the fuel.
We're at the end of the alphabet, people.
In our 60 minutes to see Colonel Carl.
I'll tell you what, our generation has no attention span. We're constant.
Ah, only 3 delivery boys left.
Music, it's disgusting. It's like all you want to do is sell, sell, sell. My name is Sage. I can't even remember my last name.
Okay, did that song just start over or am I crazy? Alright. So, yeah, let's just do a straight shot and I'm going to try to beat this game by trying to avoid flying.
Keep it going, like a binge
Try to
or
keep the
something.
nose down and just,
The alternative.
okay, that's not working. You don't need that much momentum before you start to take off. Okay, that cop car was floating in the air for a while. Also, maybe I'm nuts, but it doesn't seem like I'm using fuel when I'm not in the air. All right, it wants to fly. I can land when we get close to the vehicle if I think that'll make it easier to shoot. Like trying to shoot from an airplane flying around at a ground target, it just makes it very easy to. It's very easy to mess up and crash, obviously. Okay. People are surprisingly nonplussed by this thing, too. Damn it. Can I please get the camera behind the vehicle? Okay. Keep forgetting. I mean, I've got some control over the camera. If I just... And also, certain things look like they will knock you down and they won't. Leaves, for example. Any leafy chunk of a tree, really anything in the tree except for the main trunk, doesn't actually exist as a physical object. It's important to remember that.
Only 2 left now, Carl. Hunt them down.
2 left? I thought there was only 1 left. Okay, let's get this one over here first. Let's try to roughly stick with streets just because easiest way to get yourself shot or knocked down is
Much better than
hitting buildings.
Radio X.
So if you're more or less flying along the street, it's not going to happen as much. Meanwhile, CM Punk is here to, I'm sure CM Punk enjoys murderous RC vehicles.
I'll probably just give it away. Here's a record for you.
Okay, this isn't actually going that smoothly. Now I'm really burning through the fuel. So I gave up on that initial idea of just driving around on ground level in this airplane. Might have to bring that back. Don't hit that. Okay. Here we go. All right.
Or die, Carl. It's the only choice we have.
Damn it! I thought I had him. Trying to catch him before he turned the corner. Really hoping to just kind of catch him without him turning that corner there. Yeah, this is where you get an issue, because this thing can only take so much damage. This is such a weird mission. Like, I can't do commentary. I'm concentrating too hard, but it's so weird.
Carl, only half a tank left. Just one more and Berkeley's mail order department is finished.
Okay. We lost half a tank of fuel, and we've eliminated 4 of 5 drivers, unless I miscounted, and we've eliminated 3 of 4. The last one's pretty far away. It's on the north end of town. Let's actually take off and fly, because that'll make it faster to get across town than messing around with the roads. You know, Dusty, Dustin, Cody, Brandy. I don't think we have to get back to base. We just have to take out this last guy. So it's probably okay for us to use some fuel to get there. Well, I'm starting to second guess that now. I feel like I should get onto the ground, because we're burning through the fuel very quickly. Well, we need to get on this big...
You asshole! What were you doing with my sister in that hot tub?
Relieve the pressure. Chill that bitch out with ice. A diamond lasts forever, but your relationship might not. A diamond is love, rock hard, and frozen in time. Luckily, most women are shallow and materialistic.
Oh, a diamond! So you
So
do
don't
love
kill a
me.
cop.
Nothing says I love you like a lump of carbon mined by wage slaves in Angola.
I don't even know what I was mad at you about. Do you want a blowjob?
Passion. It can be purchased, and it can be overpriced. Ice, available and very
Ice,
expensive.
ice, baby.
At Decot Diamonds.
The caught diamonds, like the Cardassian leader. So,
People in their 30s have no clue what this music means. They have no idea what it's like to OD and...
okay, so that was handy. The horizontal cross chunk of the light doesn't exist, because I just plowed right into it and probably should have knocked us down, but I'm okay with it not working that way. This sucks, dudes. We're gonna fail here now, because it's just taking so much fuel to get to this last guy. Oh, and apparently landing's too much for us too. Crap. I guess we take damage when we're bouncing off the ground like that too. I really thought we had it there. So it's already taking us more tries to do this than generally considered the tougher mission, air raid. But we'll figure it out.
Berkeley has his sycophantic last to all his Launch the Red Baron.
Launch foot, launch foot, launch, launch, launch foot.
Don't let him get away. Punish him for his war crime. 1 down, 4 to go.
Okay, I'm just like tapping the button instead of holding it. That's making it easier to stay on the ground, and I think, honestly, not, like, kind of not doing the mission as intended by staying on the ground is the key here. Also, we don't want to open fire on a courier until we've got him dead to rights, because they start firing back and fleeing.
He's armed with lieutenants. Be careful, Carl. Haha, only 3 to live.
Okay. Yeah, this is the thing. I don't want to fire on anybody until I've absolutely got them dead to rights. So I got one more straight ahead this way, and then I got the 2 who are sort of further north.
3 boys
So it's
left.
obvious who I need to be going after next, which is this guy straight ahead. I'm just constantly pressing down on the stick to keep our nose low and just tapping. We are losing a bit of fuel, but I think we lose less fuel this way. I don't know if that's logical or not, but it's what's happening. But then stuff like that happens. And in fairness to those cops, this probably isn't a situation they were expecting to deal with.
Only 2 left now, Carl. Hunt them
Okay.
down.
Alright. Now I'm going to fight the temptation, because I have all this fuel left, to switch tactics. This is the tactic that got us to being in a good position. So we want to just go straight through until we get near the railroad tracks and then cut north.
The id, the ego, and now the X. Finally, there's an alternative. Radio X.
Oh, welcome to the jungle. That's a great song for radio-controlled airplane destruction. The question is, will cars slam into me from behind because they don't even see me down here? They are going to take any opportunity they think they've got to pass me, because I'm moving pretty slow. Still want to just keep going this direction. But yeah, this is the smart way to do it as far as I can make out, is fight the urge to actually fly the plane. Oh, fuck. Just don't panic. I don't think, as long as I'm staying on the ground, I don't think I'm taking damage. I blew up from crash landing, but I think that was... I didn't even crash land that hard, but yeah, I think that some of that was down to... Well, where the hell did this other target go? Okay. Yeah, I still want to go another 2 blocks or so. I'm gonna make a... Nope. Alright. I'm definitely using up fuel even on the ground. It's just at a much slower rate, I think. Because I had like half of my fuel left with only 1 enemy to go before, and I just started flying to get across the map faster, and don't want to hit this cop. don't know if he'll get carved up by the propeller. Hey, buddy, what the hell? RC plane driving here. Don't ignore me. Don't act like I'm not here. This is a RC plane full of combat power. Of course, a trolley could come along as anytime I'm. Yes, why are they? It wasn't working that way before. Maybe there were no cars behind me, and I assumed there was this like line of there's a line of traffic moving behind me. But if I'm not really centered in the lane, they just decide I'm not here and just drive right through me. Okay, they've kind of synced up. I want to at least get to where the chicken place is on my right before I... Yeah, the timing on the fuel is pretty tight. This is really annoying. You would think if he intends to destroy his enemy's entire operation, he would line up more than one plane. I mean, even Antipole, I think, gave us more than one plane, didn't she? And I say that even Antipole gave us more than one plane. And if she was known for anything, it's her... What the hell? It's like this guy was going out of his way to destroy me. If Antipole is known for anything, it's her stinginess with the remote control planes. You're the jungle, baby! On some kind of RC plane of destruction! I thought I made really good time this time, but I must have made better time last time because these guys are just taking very different routes. Because it seemed like I got 4 guys all in the same section of town, and now that's not happening so much.
Feel like you mean something.
What the hell?
Alternative.
It's like the controls has changed out of nowhere. There's Weasel Zone. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to keep making my way in this general direction, I guess. Oh, fudge. It's taking forever. This is the thing that's more annoying about this mission. Is each failed attempt can take you a long time.
It's entirely believable sports action. Grown men fighting in leotards with their bare hands and thighs. This is Thunder Beast fights the primordial.
One more, and Berkeley's mail order department is...
Okay, now he seems to be on... Oh boy. He is on this road down here. It'd be really hard not to take off.
What's your fuel, Carl? Only half a tank left.
Yeah, I've only got one target left. I wanted to make up some time, but I do eventually need to get back onto the ground. Gently, 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 gently. Don't get hit. Okay. I wonder where they're actually delivering these vehicles to, because this car is on the strip that leads out of the city eventually. I think I've got it this time. Though we are going through the fuel again at a pretty decent clip. But if that bike I see way in the distance is him, I just have to hope he's not on some kind of radio communication with Berkeley, who's telling him that other drivers are being eliminated and keep an eye out. just gonna sneak up on him. Oh, don't worry about this radio-controlled airplane that's like really slowly coming up behind you on the road. Nothing to be concerned about. Okay, that sucked. Why did that go so poorly? What? It's like at the last second now I'm gonna mess this up. Like I didn't line up the first shot correctly, and so now he's gonna be fleeing with a lot more speed. Oh, fudge. Why is he able to shoot so much better while on a bike than CJ can? CJ has to shoot straight ahead. This guy is taking like, oh, there's two guys. There's a guy driving and another guy on the back of the bike. Okay. Stop.
Get her back home in one piece before she runs out of fuel. No!
Oh, fuck you, game. I do have to get it back? Because somehow that message popped up because I had actually killed the guys. I'm not sure exactly what happened that they died because it didn't, but they were gone as markers. Okay, you have to get the thing back. Well, fuck. That makes it a lot harder. Okay. Well, I got past the mission that I was expecting huge trouble with no failure vids. Now it looks like I might have failure vids on a video or a mission that I was expecting to be significantly easier. I guess I was never getting through 0 RC missions without failure vids. Anyway, when we come back next time, this one is like right on the cusp of being winnable, and I can't quite get it done, but we'll see about next time. Bye-bye, guys.